Everything I see right now on social media is involving Diddy. The Diddy saga continues. He's been denied bail twice and arrested in Manhattan. I'm seeing people say Jay-Z's next. I don't know, man, but what I want to talk about is how this thing is affecting my mental. You know what I mean? Because, I grew up watching Diddy, with all the groups he had. I could name them all, but you already know. Bad Boy Records. I mean, learning from what you see in your environment. I mean, just think about it like this. He had these infamous parties, and it seemed like everybody wanted to be a part of these parties who was in the in crowd if you was at a Diddy party. And there's a lot of people that got stories saying that they was there, they see what was going on. But man, the way I'm looking at things, the way all this stuff is panning out, I'm like, man, it's better to not be in the in crowd. You feel me? It's better to not go to all those parties. It's better to not be on the scene every weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's better to just do your own thing, because when you do your own thing and you stick to what you believe in and you stay in your own lane, you can only blame yourself for your success, and you can only blame yourself for your failures. I'm sitting here, man, and it ain't even just Diddy. I know I'm naming it the Diddy saga continues, but it's a whole lot of people that have been caught up in stuff. Look at the YSL trial. It's just man, I'm thinking my little lonely life with a small circle that's becoming a dot, it's not too bad. Not being in the in crowd and being on the scene, it's starting to be not too bad. I have less problems. I have less looking over my shoulder. I have less people gossiping about me. I'm not gossiping about nobody else. I don't have to pay for a crime that another man did. I don't have to be questioned about a situation because I was on the scene. I don't have to be fearful of my life because something that I saw. I don't have to go sit down in an interrogation room because of a place that I was or someone who I was with. Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Be yourself. If you have a personality and you just attract friends, then attract the right friends. Attract people that's going to have you in a positive environment, people that's going to benefit your life, people that's going to add value to what you already have, the value that you already have. Have people in your life that's going to make your stock go up, not just temporarily. And if they make your stock go up, let it be genuine. Don't let it be because you sold your soul. Don't let it be because you did this because I was trying to get here and I know this ain't right. Right and wrong is a feeling. And we all know right and wrong. And a lot of times we act like we don't know right and wrong. But the truth is, we really do. You can't sit up here and act like when you're doing wrong that you don't know you're doing wrong. One thing I learned about life is we all gonna pay for the wrongs that we do. One way or another, man. Karma is real. And I just feel like I could live a longer, healthier life if I stick to doing exactly what it is that I'm doing. Let me make my little videos. You know what I'm saying? You make your little videos. Whatever it is that you like to do, stick with it. If people want to support you, they will support you. If they don't want to support you, then fine. It's 8 billion people in this world. Everybody not going to support you. Everybody not going to be down with what you down with and share the same opinion as you. So it just doesn't make any sense, man. It's sad to see a man of that magnitude come from where he came from, and he's just like the rest of them, man. Like, they did Bill Cosby the same way. You know what I'm saying? They did R. Kelly the same way. People that come from the bottom get on top and then be brought back down. Or did these people do this to themselves? The list goes on and on. You could put some other names in the comment. I'm sure it's a whole lot of other people. It's like when you come from the bottom, and in order to get to that top, you gotta be a certain way. You gotta know certain people, you know, and you gotta live by certain codes. But if you don't want to live by those codes, then you're not gonna be in that association or associated with what you see as the top of the food chain or the high end of the totem pole. You know what I mean? And I'm starting to see that it ain't even about all of that. It ain't even about all of that. Like I could be a happy person without millions. Like, because I know where I came from and I know what my life is like. And I don't have to be all the way up. You know what I'm saying? But in retrospect, who wouldn't want to be all the way up? Who wouldn't want to be all the way up? So I'm not knocking nobody that's grinding as somebody that want to elevate and go to the next level. I'm just saying, don't sell your soul to do it. Don't risk your freedom to do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't change your character for a limelight. It's crazy, man. I'm just sitting here thinking about life, like hearing all of this Diddy stuff, and did he do it? Did he? I don't know, man. It's like, hold on, y'all. I gotta go in here and get these cigarettes. I'll be right back. Yeah, man, I had to get these cigarettes. I'm on my way to work. I just had to grab a pack of cigarettes real quick. And I'm just thinking, like, I don't know how this shit got me on this level of thinking, but it do. So I just wanted to share it with y'all, man. Like, you ain't gotta worry about too many rumors if you stick by yourself. Like, I'm okay with being the guy at work who's sitting over in the corner smoking his cigarette, playing on his phone, or talking to his wife, my brother, or my daughter. Like, I'm not with the in crowd. It's just okay. It's okay to be on your own with what you think is your miserable, pathetic life. Might be the best thing that ever happened to you. I'm thinking right now, because the way I grew up, man, I used to be around a lot of people. A lot of people. And I'm thinking, like, what if that never changed? Because your association is your association. I mean, things could have happened in your life that didn't happen because you separated yourself, or life start lifing, however it happened, and you just wind up being a loner. It's cool to be a loner. You know what's the best thing about being a loner to me? Like, you don't have to depend on nobody, because you can't depend on nobody. You're a loner. You know what I'm saying? And like, I done moved from one state to another state, and it made me stronger, because I don't have all those people from my home state to depend on in the new state that I'm living in. So I gotta do right. I gotta stay on point. I gotta make the right decisions. I can't afford to make a bad move. Even though I'm not perfect, and a lot of times I've made bad moves that I had to fix, I'm just thankful that it wasn't the worst situation that was unfixable, that it would have cost me a whole lot to fix it. A whole lot that I can't even afford. And I'm gonna tell you, that's what you're doing when you're following them in crowds, when you want to be down with everybody, when you want to go to the party. You know what I'm saying? You want to party with the Diddler. And now when the Diddler get brought up on all these charges, you want to act like you wasn't a part of the scene. That's how people is. You want to act like you wasn't a part of the environment. Or just like we might be seeing now. now that he's brought up on charges, you're going to see a lot of talking. People start telling. Everybody want to tell their story. And guess what's going to happen? When everybody start telling their story, you're going to be a part of that story because you was a part of the lifestyle. So don't try to not be a part of the story when you was dying to be a part of the lifestyle. I think you're better off just having tunnel vision, creating your own wave, staying positive, staying to yourself, networking with people that's going to add value to what you're doing, and live life. You know what I'm saying? Have your immediate family or your loved ones or your close friends that you deal with, have them in your life, and fuck everything else. You know what I mean? Because all I'm seeing is negativity. All I'm seeing is drama. All I'm seeing is bad shit, man. We in the days and times where you better keep your karma clean. You better keep your karma clean, and you better try to preserve your life, man. Start changing your diet. Start eating healthy. Man, start cutting those people off, man. Cut those people off that ain't doing you no good. I don't care if they owe you money. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if they talked about you dirty. You don't even gotta respond. You don't have to pay that man back for what he did to you. You could just cut him off and keep it moving. Let success be your best revenge. That's what I see, man. I'm gonna try my best to stay on this path, which I call the straight and narrow, staying away from all that fuck shit. You know what I mean? Worrying about my family, these dogs, and the things that's important to me. And I think you should consider that and do the same. It's your boy LIBZ. It's good to see you, and it's good to be seen and not viewed. That part.